Hey Wicked Army, Wicked here, and welcome to the best top 5 Town Hall 9 attack strategies updated. So I did a video like this 5 months ago, so there's a few strategies that have risen, some have fallen, and some have even appeared on the top 5 list. So make sure you check out that video in the top right to see what has changed. And let's see if we can get 300 likes for this video, see if we can hit it. And with no further ado, let's go to number 5. And coming in at number 5, we have the La Loon, or the Go La Balloon, whatever you want to call it, guys. There is variants of it. You can use all lava balloons if you want. There is a strategy called Queen Pop that is quite popular by Carson Blast. Go check them out on YouTube. But this one's a Go La Balloon, and the prerequisites for this, guys, is that you want to knock out at least 2 air defenses, the Archer Queen, and the Clan Castle troops before you send in the air raid, which makes it a lot easier. And as you can see, Dr. Deep has entered the base in a really good side because there's 2 air defenses in the same compartment, which makes the kill squad easy peasy to knock them out, and that jump spell is going to get access to that Archer Queen and maybe even get to that air defense around the other side. But now he's knocked out 2 air defenses, the Archer Queen and the Clan Castle troops with the kill squad. Now he's sending in the air raid, he's sending in the lava hounds right now. Balloons knocking out the defenses, while the defenses are aimed at the lava hounds, which is amazing. And once the air defenses are down, it's pretty much game over, as long as enough loons and lava pups to clear the rest of the base. And there is a bit of a Tesla farm here, which makes it a little bit harder to knock out the rest of the defenses, especially there's one Expo. But it looks like that Expo is set to ground, which is amazing for this air raid. So when you're looking for these type of attacks, make sure you check out the Expos as well. You could get lucky and have some of them set to ground, which will make the raid a lot easier. And it is a selective type base that you need to use this attack on, so be aware on that. Make sure you get access to 2 air defenses at least. So La Loon made it to number 5. Let's get on to number 4. And welcome to number 4, and we have the attack strategy, the Go-Ho. Very popular 6 months ago, and I guess it's still popular now, but there is more strategies out there right now that are being more popular than the Go-Ho. Maybe because a certain buff on certain troops. Don't want to spoil it for the rest of the countdown, but let's go ahead with the Go-Ho. And the main thing you want to do with the Go-Ho is you want to enter somewhere that you can try to trip some giant bombs, so it allows a little bit more easier access for the hogs to come in and you know, heal through them. So if you can get rid of some double giant bomb spots, like around here, there's a spot right here where the giants are about to walk over, then that will make it easier for the hogs later on, because as you know, double giant bombs and plus the spring traps are the main killers of the hog riders. So next to that is the Archer Queen. If you don't have the Archer Queen down before the hog riders come in, or engaged with the Archer Queen, then the hogs will have some trouble, as well as the Archer Queen will go around, chase them around the base and slowly deplete their health. So as you can see, the kill squad had a little bit of trouble going into the base, but finally corrected themselves, knocked out the double giant bomb spot there. Archer Queen is about to get knocked out, but it's engaged, so he did send in the hogs early, as the Archer Queen is locked onto those golems. And now the Archer Queen is dead on the defense, and that's pretty much the job done for the kill squad. So the kill squad has done its job. Now the hogs can go around the base and knock out the defenses. So I want to point out to you guys why it's important to bring in a few more wizards for cleanup, some cleanup troops. As you can see, a bulk of his hogs got knocked out by the giant bombs there, but he does have a few left. But there is a problem though. He's got Expos, a cannon and a whiz tail left, and he's got some now he's got some wizards and minions for cleanup. So this is a really good idea. So this is what happens when hog riders, you lose most of your hogs or all your hogs at the end. As long as you have like cleanup troops like the wizards there, and as you can see, the Expo is focused on that golem, so those cleanup troops are pretty much safe. And we still have the Archer Queen. Having those wizards at the end to clean up is really helpful against time constraints. And welcome to number 3. So it's the AQ walk, guys. This is getting very popular now, especially in Town Hall 9 and above. There's a few reasons for this, and there's different variants, okay? There's AQ walk, there's AQ walk Goho, there's AQ walk Go Vaho, AQ walk Go Valo. And the reason why you want to start off with the AQ walk, guys, is you want to direct whatever that aims for defenses away from certain areas. So if there's a double giant bomb area and there's defenses on the edge that would lead those hogs or whatever, those giants or whatever, to those defenses, you can knock them defenses out from the edge, and you can pretty much guarantee those troops won't go over there. So as you can see, the Archer Queen is clearing this section of the base here. That means the Hog Riders or anything like that don't have to go in that area anymore, because it's pretty much cleared. So once the Archer Queen, you can get the Archer Queen to pretty much join the kill squad if you want, or you can get her to go around the base and keep clearing while the kill squad goes in and kills the rest of the objectives the kill squad should be going for. So the kill squad should be going for the Archer Queen, the clan castle troops is the main objective, and trip any giant bombs as much as possible, but not necessarily. So if you got the Valkyries as well, if you're using the Go Vaho, then it's not as important, because the Valkyries pretty much can survive through giant bomb explosions as long as they're not low on health too much. So if you're using Goho, it's really important to try to knock out as much double giant bombs as possible. But as you can see, the AQ walk is effective. The Archer Queen did a lot of the work, and all he's doing now is sending in the Hog Riders to clear pretty much the quarter, probably 25% was the rest of the base that he needed to clear, and the AQ walk did a majority of that. And plus, as you can see, the Archer Queen is still alive with healers intact. So pretty awesome raid by Bryson here, and that was a clean AQ walk. So there's different variants of AQ walk, remember. You can use it with Goho, Go Valo, Go Vaho, or anything like that. As you can see, it's pretty dominant. And welcome to number 2. So we have the Go Vaho, guys. This is quite popular now. This has knocked Goho as number 1 from the last list. And the reason for that, guys, was the Valkyries getting a buff, like a faster attack speed. And yeah, it's quite stronger now than probably like 6 months ago. So as you can see, the wizards are clearing the outside structures so they don't get deviated on the outside. As you can see, the Barbarian King did get deviated by that barrack over there, so sometimes you need a wider funnel than usual. But as you can see, the Valkyries are straight into the core, very well placed jump spell. So the Go Vaho's pretty much objective is the kill squad is the Golem, Valkyries and Wizards, knock out the core, and while the core is getting annihilated, the Hogs come in and snipe the defenses on the outside. And this is a pretty popular attack now, especially the Valkyries. All I see now is Go Vahos, and as you can see, it's got a better success rate than the Goho these days, because you're pretty much guaranteeing knocking out the core as long as you funnel properly. So the Valkyries also last a bit better in giant bombs than the Hog Riders. Number 2, let's go on to the last, guys, the number 1 attack strategy for this update. And coming in at number 1, so this is a new attack strategy to the list, knocking a few strategies out in the last list. I think just one other one actually, but the HGHB, which probably stands for Healer Giant Hog Bowlers. I don't know which in order, but this is a quite popular attack now. You get the bowlers in your clan castle, donated by the clan, and they pretty much follow the giants in, and you rage the bowlers and giants and let the healers run through it as well. You don't put on top of the healers, you put them on top of the attacking troops, because the healers will fall into the rage spell eventually, and your troops won't run out of it. So that's the maximum usage of the rage spell for this army composition. And once you get the bowlers in the core like this, rage spell it up and look at the core getting destructed by the bowlers now, and the giants are still pretty much full health and tanking for the whole army. So as you can see, the defense is pretty distracted by the troops that are already in there now, by the kill squad. So the hog riders can come in now and pretty much snipe the defenses around the outside. He didn't have to use as many hogs, just enough to clear a few defenses here and there, because those giants have just lasted forever with those healers. So that's the number one attack strategy at the moment. It's pretty overpowered because of the bowlers buff in the recent updates, and unless the bowlers get a bit of a nerf, that has been the most popular attack strategy so far in my clan, especially for 3-star attacks. So I hope you guys enjoyed the top 5 Town Hall 9 attack strategies, the updated version. Please feel free to check out the old version to see if which attacks got knocked out of the list. If you watched the entire video, put in hashtag I love 3 stars in the comments below. Make sure you smack that like button, guys. Subscribe to my channel if you're new. And remember, guys, stay clashing.